Hey, this is Mark Henry, author of Dancing with Energy, Healing, Magic, and Mysticism, here to talk to you more about the occult and the paranormal. I just want to remind everybody to please like and subscribe this video. Hit the notification bell. It helps with the YouTube algorithm to make this video visible and so that other people can enjoy it. Also, another reminder, please check out my Etsy store, especially if you are someone who wants to practice magic. I am offering attunements, which are direct connections to entities, angels, demons. There'll be other spirits on there. What is the benefit of having an attunement? Well, one is that you don't have to go to complicated procedures to do magic. That once you have this attunement, this alignment, that you will be able to channel the energy of the spirit and you'll be able to work with the energy to do magic. Now, if you're somebody who likes the materials and the tangible things about dealing with magic, then that's perfectly cool. You can do both. You can actually use that energy to charge your candles and charge your items to make them more magical. But anyway, I'm going to put a link in the description. I don't want to say too much about that. Let's get on to the video. Okay, so where's my guardian? Where's my holy guardian angel? That's the name of the video. You know, is it like Where's Waldo in the old sort of magazines? You know, is it like a tree in a forest and we have to kind of find it and access it? We'll talk more about that. So as a concept, the HGA or Holy Guardian Angel is also a Catholic concept. And we're all exposed to this idea of a guardian angel, which is an entity that comes down and, you know, someone's almost in a car wreck and they say, oh, it's my holy guardian angel protecting me and all of this. And there's actually prayers to your guardian angel. I don't know if you were aware of that. I came across one. I'll read it to you. It says, Holy Guardian, in whom God has appointed to be my guardian, direct and govern me during the day. Very short and sweet. Please govern me, guide me, and protect me. So there you have it. But we're really not talking too much about this specifically in this context. We're talking more about the Holy Guardian Angel within the tradition of magic. So it's an important, the HGA is an important idea in the history of Western esotericism, the tradition. So from what I can tell, the first time that this really became an idea or something that was popularized was through the book of Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage. And that book talks about, you know, a magical book by Abraham Worms. The book that is most, I guess, well known is the edition by S.L.M. Mathers of the same name. And basically they talk about the Holy Guardian Angel and practices in order to achieve what's called knowledge and conversation with the Holy Guardian Angel. So this S.L. Mathers was part of the Golden Dawn, and so was Crowley. And Crowley was somebody who wrote about this, and he also talked about it in his work having to do with Thelema. So what exactly is it? So basically it says that each individual person has a holy guardian angel assigned to it. Now this is different than, let's say, somebody who practices witchcraft or some other type of occultism, where they say that, okay, my patron is X. So talking about a demon or a god or a goddess. You know, a god or goddess or a demon can have a lot of different people who are working with them, you know, chiefly, but they're not specifically assigned to one person, otherwise they would run out of gods. But this situation is different with the Holy Guardian Angel. Each person gets one, and that person is assigned one at birth. And again, protection, guidance type of thing. So, but there's another idea of the holy guardian angel, that it isn't an independent being that is helping, that it's actually the higher self, or sometimes they're referred as the higher genius, which is like the wisest part of yourself, the wisest, most powerful part of yourself, that is powerful, knows the future, knows what's right and wrong, that sort of thing. Now, Crowley himself, depending on his writings that you're reading, I think earlier when he was talking about it, if I'm not mistaken, he thought that it was the latter, that it was almost like the higher self, and then towards the end of his life, if I remember right, he says that he believed it's more like an independent being, like a spirit that is interacting with you. And like I always say, that even with an entity, I believe that there are external entities, gods, goddesses, and etc., and that they are interacting with us in our energy field. And of course, we feel it within ourselves in a subjective way, but that doesn't mean that it's all subjective, that we're just feeling and experiencing things, and that's all it is. Some people who are cultists really believe that inside of us is the magic and the power, and that there is really nothing out there. And everybody has their opinion about that. I guess you put a group of occultists in a room, everybody's going to have a slightly different opinion. But that's kind of the way that it was seen, the holy guardian angel. So with that concept of the holy guardian angel, how does one interact with it? Or what is the goal of all this? Well, the person is, like I said, trying to establish knowledge and conversation with their holy guardian angel, to get that guidance, to have that protection. So what exactly can it do? Oh, but before I mention that, what do these books say? Okay? How do you establish this knowledge and conversation? It is not easy if you follow the books. It is something you have to work for. So it is daily prayers, meditations, devotionals, also rituals. There is another book called Liber Samek that talks about a rite called the Bornless One rite. And that is like an invocation of the holy guardian angel. So this is something, according to it was the Abramelin book, that said it can take several months. If I remember right, it's like 6 months minimum it could take. So the person is doing all these things, and I want to say there's also fasting involved. There's doing these high-level spiritual things to achieve this contact with their holy guardian angel, in order to kind of reap the benefits of establishing this connection. So one of the other things that the holy guardian angel does is it's supposed to, with their communication, help you align yourself with your true will. And what is the true will? I actually did a video on this before if you want to check it out. But the true will is basically your higher purpose, what you're compelled to do. It is where kind of like the desire inside of you meets fate. And that when you are in alignment with your true will, you're the most fulfilled, happy. Your goals get met much easier. Everything seems to align with itself in order to make this happen. And then when you're not aligned, when you're out of alignment with your true will, life is harder. Things don't work out as well, and it's just kind of an uphill battle. So now you understand why this was so important to find out about your holy guardian angel. When the first step was to try to come up with a name, and then move further. So if you have this holy guardian angel on your side, and you can find your true will, then that was your key to ascension. And I believe that Crowley says it was considered, he had a term for crossing the abyss. So in a nutshell, what the Holy Guardian Angel does is it helps you evolve as a spiritual being. It can also connect you with other spirits for your magical work or for your goals. And the Guardian Angel has divine authority to protect and guide you. I was looking at some reports of people that claim to have contacted their Holy Guardian Angel and established that knowledge and conversation. And some of them say that they had a strong impulse to go out and do things positive. They were more guided towards their intuition and trusting their intuition. That their Holy Guardian Angel would also speak to them through symbols. They weren't actually very direct. And that they were striving and appreciating beauty much more than before they established that contact. So, that is the Holy Guardian Angel in a nutshell. When I think of this, I think of almost like an advanced spirit guide in the spiritualist tradition, which is where I come from. So, let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Especially if you have arrived at that point where you can have knowledge and conversation with your Holy Guardian Angel. So again, please check out the store on Etsy if you're into attunements. I have some people that are getting some really wonderful results from it. In any case, I will talk to you in a future video. I hope that you have a good rest of your Sunday. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.